Hi everyone, welcome back to Paracord Planet. Hope you're ready for a spooky video. As we are getting closer and closer to Halloween, that means specters are in the air, costumes are coming out, candy's getting eaten, and of course, it's that time for werewolves. With spooky season being upon us, we thought it might be a fun idea to bring back a fan favorite, the Beast of Legend Shackles. In today's video, we're going to be featuring the werewolf. Also, do want to note, if you are a fan of the content that we are putting out here on the channel, a like and subscribe is always appreciated, and anything you want to see for future videos, you can let us know down in the comments below. So today's video is going to be a response to a couple comments that we got a few days ago asking if we could do more keychains. The answer to that, of course, is yes, we love making keychains, and thank you so much for the comments on our previous videos. You may remember a previous video where we did a lanyard featuring a Beast of Legend Shackle, the Jormungandr, or Sea Snake, if that's a little bit easier. Today's video will be in the same vein, with just a few small variations. With that in mind, let's get paracording! So for our Beast of Legend Lanyard we're going to be making today, we do have 550 paracord. Our first color is in silver gray. Our second color is going to be werewolf, and we do have 10 feet of the silver gray, 25 feet of the werewolf. Probably not going to need all 25 feet, but would rather have too much than too little. We also have our split keyring. We have our Beast of Legend Shackle, and in this case we do have the werewolf. We have our lighter, and we have some scissors. Our first step is we want to find the middle of our silver gray 550 paracord, and we want to put it around our neck, because we do want to determine where we would like our lanyard to lay on our chest. We here at Paracord Planet, we do like the lanyards to lay right in the middle of your chest, so right there should be perfect, and that gives you enough space to put it comfortably over your head, take it off quickly, comfortably, gonna feel good. Now, our next step is we want to take one end of our werewolf and we want to splice it onto our silver gray. Now, in our case, we actually had an extra 10 feet of silver gray that we're going to be using right now to attach to our werewolf. But in your case, if you don't have an extra 10 feet of silver gray, you can just cut where you would like the lanyard to end, then you can use the scraps to attach to your werewolf. Again, in our case, we just had an extra 10 feet of silver gray laying around, so we're going to use that. Once you have spliced your werewolf and your silver gray together, it is time to begin the weave. The weave that we're going to be doing in this video is called the lightning bolt. Now, it is very similar to the cobra weave with one slight variation. So to start everything off, we're going to do a square knot or a cobra weave. Once you have spliced your werewolf onto your silver gray, it is time to begin the weave, and the first step of the weave is exactly like the cobra weave or the square knot. We're going to take our left working strand, we're going to go over top of our inner core. We're going to take our werewolf on the right, we're going to go over top, underneath everything, behind everything, and through our loop that we had made with our silver gray, and we are going to tighten that down. Now, the variation does happen right now, where we are going to take our right working strand, in this case it will be the silver gray, we're going to go over top of the inner core, we're going to take that same working strand around the back, and through the loop we have made with itself. We're going to take our left working strand, we're going to go behind our inner core, we're going to take that same working strand, go around the front, and through the loop that we have made. Pull that one down, make it real tight, and here we are right back to square one. So again, we're going to take our right working strand, we go over the top, we're going to make our square knot, or 1/2 of our cobra weave. So now at this point, we do want to make another half of our cobra weave, or one square knot, and in this case, it's very easy to remember which way you would like to start. You just start with the bottom paracord, and in this case, it would be the werewolf. As you can see, it's sitting on the bottom. So we are going to take our werewolf, and we're going to make 1/2 of our cobra weave, or our square knot, starting with the werewolf. So our next step is we want to do our half hitch, and we want to start our half hitch with whatever cord we did the loop with at the very beginning of the step. So in this case, it would be the werewolf. So we're going to do just a single strand half hitch around our inner core. And again, we're going to do the same thing with the left side, except bring it behind everything. And we're going to bring it back around the top, bring it through our loop, and we are going to tighten it down. So we're going to do the pass one more time, just to show you how all of this works again. So our bottom paracord that we have right now is our silver gray. So we're going to start with our silver gray, going over the top, bringing our werewolf over top of that, behind everything, and making one half of your cobra, or your square knot. And in this instance, because we started with our silver gray, our second step will also start with silver gray. So we're going to do the half hitch over the top. We're going to take our working strand, go over top of the core, bring it behind everything, and up through that loop. And we do want to tighten that down. And once again, we do want to do the half hitch on the left side as well. This time, going behind our inner core, bringing it back over top of the front and through our loop. And in this case, we also want to tighten that down. So we're going to do a few more passes of our lightning weave, and we'll come back to the video when we're ready for the next step. Now that we have about 2 inches of the weave going down the lanyard, it is time to cut the excess paracord and singe it down. Once you do have the 2 inches of weave that you would like on your lanyard, the next step is going to be cow hitching and doing single strand cow hitches onto one half of our Beast of Legend Shackle. Now in this case, we're going to be doing it to the wolf head, and I'll show you how we'll get that done right now. So for our next step, we do want to take the ends of our silver gray paracord, and we want to do a single strand cow hitch around the bar that is underneath the head of your Beast of Legend Shackle. So if we start off with the right working strand, we can go over top of the bar, bring your paracord through, and then we're going to do the exact same thing with our other working strands. So the next step, we want to take our silver working strand and we want to do a half hitch around the buckle that is going underneath our Beast of Legend Shackle. So as you can see, we have taken our silver gray, we have gone over top of that bar and brought our Beast of Legend head through. We're going to go with the right working strand here. Going to bring it from the right side, down through the middle, and back across the right to make our half loop. Now I don't actually want to tighten it down just yet. I want to get the left side ready to go, and we'll tighten it together. So if we take our left working strand, we will go right down through the middle, and we'll bring it through that loop that we just made on the left side. And now it's just a matter of tightening down each of our half hitches. So if we do pull on one of those loops, we can then pull on the working strand and make it as tight as we would like it. And in this case, we do want to cut and singe down our excess paracord. Now that we have one half of our lanyard completed, it is time to begin the bottom half, and so we are going to take the other half of our Beast of Legend Shackle here, the one that has the little claws on them. And if you turn that over, again, you're going to see another bar that we are going to take our werewolf paracord, and we're just going to do a cow hitch right around that bar. So once you do have the cow hitch around the bottom half of your Beast of Legend Shackle, you're going to notice that it's actually going to look how we started out with the top half of our lanyard. We have our 2 inner cores. We're going to just do about 2 or 3 inches of our weave that we did before, our lightning weave. We're going to do it the exact same way that we did it in the first half. So our second to last step, I do know that we need to cut and singe down all the excess paracord, but so we can do it in one felt swoop, I do want to get our key ring attached to our 2 inner core. And the way we're going to do that is we are just going to do single strand half hitches. So we're going to take the ends of our paracord, we're going to go through our key ring, bring it all the way down, and from here we're just going to do half hitches. So we're going to start with the right side. Let's bring it across, bring it over top of itself, and through the loop that we had made. So a D-ring might work a little bit better than the split ring that we have on here right now. You would just have a flat bar to kind of hit your paracord on, but in all honesty, these split rings are way more common around the house, so you probably have a couple of these lying around rather than some D-rings. So our right side, we do have our half hitch, and we're going to do the exact same thing with the left working strand. So we're going to bring it across itself, bring that working strand behind and through the loop. And now, at this point, we can cut and singe our excess paracord. So here we do have our Beast of Legend Shackle Lanyard, the Werewolf edition, all completed and ready to go. And I actually love the look of this lanyard. It's going to be very, very handy, especially around this time of year if you have kids that are going to go out. Maybe they're going to go trick-or-treating. Maybe they're going to go to some parties or hang out with friends and family. All you have to do is literally just hand this to them, and they are going to be ready to go. Of course, you can always do some variations on what we have done here today. One of the very cool variations would be reflective paracord, and we do have that in silver gray, so you could just exchange the silver gray with the reflective silver gray, or you could even go a little bit more fancy with glow-in-the-dark paracord, both of which really going to illuminate this lanyard and illuminate this keychain, just bringing extra visibility to whoever might be wearing it. So the lanyard is a little bit on the longer side, but we did want to have just a bunch of space left over so that nobody's like choking or that it feels like it's choking around your neck. Of course, the one question I'm sure you want answered is, how does it hold keys? So if we take our keys that we got here, we can throw it right on the key ring, and as you can see, it is going nowhere. This is going to be perfect if you have somebody just walking around. You can take it, you can put it on the inside of coats if you want to do that, just to make sure it's out of the way. And one other cool feature of this, of course, is that your Beast of Legend Shackle actually comes off, so you can unscrew it and be ready to go with keys in one hand, lanyard in the other, just to make sure you're not losing anything. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and big thanks to everybody who likes and subscribes our videos every single week. We do appreciate it. A big thank you to everybody who comments down below. We always love to see and feel what the community wants out of future videos. If there's something you're thinking in particular, let us know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for checking out this spooky video, and we are going to have more spooky content coming up very soon. Have yourself a great rest of the day. We'll spook you later. But the real question is, how does it hold keys? And if we're going to throw it on there... Ah! That was heavy. Okay, I was not expecting that.